Ripple CLO says judges are criticizing SEC for its shady behavior. SEC vs Ripple behind the scenes activity on a focal point, and ETF or Ripple IPO, which will skyrocket XRP's price to $25. Guys, we've got so much to talk about today. Make sure you stick around for the whole entire video. Sorry, my room is a mess. Hope you guys don't mind. Just look at my beautiful face instead. But I'm your host, Amr, and let's just jump right into it. Firstly, we got this Reddit post coming from messengers around us, and it says, "Dear 48 cent guy, and no one knows how long this current dip is going to go. Perhaps start considering a layered re-entry. May your limit orders fill gracefully. P.S. May be tempted to revenge by shorting on this red. Just be careful. Peace and prosperity to all." If you guys don't know, the 48 cents guy is kind of someone who's a little bit of a meme here. So Far Education had to respond saying, "I have set multiple huge limit buys across many exchanges in the 49 to 51 cent range, just so his legacy lives on. How much did the 48 cent guy have in XRP? Lol, I keep hearing about him, but unsure how many shares he offered. Not shares." Yeah, valid. You guys think too much. DCA every day and forget about it. I don't know about every day. Lol, he still might get it. This is crypto. A lot of you seem to think because XRP has a little rally, it's over for him. How many times have we broken above 50 cents and been back below 40? Very valid. A lot. He's patient. I respect that. A lot of you guys have balls of of creps, and would have bought back in at 70 cents. Interesting. Yeah, fair, valid. Yeah, very interesting. Let me know what you guys think about the 48 cent guy. Next, we got this tweet coming in from JD underscore 757 hashtag XRP daily update. Now touching the bottom of the green box support. Glad we knew it was coming. Either we bounce off creating HH or we hit the orange box, which I have my first buy order. Glad we loaded up during extreme fear last year. So up or down, I'm ready. No emotion. So here, I'm gonna just turn off my camera for a quick second. Here we can see the box at the target mark. Glad we knew the 20% correction was coming, minus all news narratives swell nonsense. Ha ha ha. So that's what happened recently, how we're seeing a little bit of a correction coming in here. However, a lot of these trend lines are saying, okay, well, if it goes down here, it's going to bounce back up. It's just a matter of timing as to seeing when it comes. Granted, it's looking like no matter what, by the end of December, we should be seeing games. It looks like mid-December, we should be seeing some gains regardless. That's what the prediction are saying. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments section below. I'm very intrigued. Do you think this is a good accuraization or a good prediction or no? Let's see. All right, next we got this article coming in from Coinpedia, ETF or Ripple IPO, which will skyrocket XRP's price to $25. So in a recent episode of Crypto Crossfire on Ben Armstrong's crypto channel, experts had a lively debate about what could drive XRP to an impressive $25. The hot topics were the upcoming XRP exchange traded fund and the much awaited initial public offering of Ripple, the company closely tied to XRP. In this article, we delve into the arguments presented by the experts and explore the potential impact of events on the XRP's price. So guys, let's jump right into it. So here's this tweet from Ben Armstrong, which was highlighting that debate. So let's get into it. So the discussion kicked off with AJ posing a key question: which would impact XRP more, Ripple's IPO or XRP's ETF? So AJ swiftly backed the ETF, stating his case with confidence. He noted that the underwhelming performance of the Coinbase IPO, emphasizing the gap between its pre-IPO and launch day valuations. Coinbase currently sits at $26 billion, notably lower than its initial figures. Drawing parallels to a potential Ripple IPO, AJ suggested that trading Ripple shares might not directly help XRP holders. Instead, he argued that an ETF linked directly to XRP could swiftly and significantly impact the digital assets prices. Historical examples like Bitcoin's futures ETF causing price surges in October 2021 backed AJ's statement. He concluded that based on past trends, ETFs related speculation could have more influence than an IPO. Ben Armstrong had a different argument. He had to say, he raised concerns about the uncertainty surrounding a company's IPO and its digital assets price in the crypto market. Armstrong highlighted that the crypto landscape, especially for major coins like XRP, hasn't fully felt the impact of such a significant event. Unlike traditional stock markets, crypto often sees immediate price fluctuations with IPOs, arguing that IPO benefits goes to the company and shareholders who might cash in and cause a temporary stock drop. Ben contested AJ's view. He maintained that Coinbase's IPO was indeed successful. So currently at $0.64868, XRP faces a significant climb to $25, needing a whopping 3,768% growth. Amid the ongoing debate about the controversial XRP ETF and Ripple's IPO, the crypto community eagerly waits which event will truly impact XRP's advice. Guys, I'm so intrigued by this. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Which one will affect it more? Next, we got this article coming in talking about the SEC versus Ripple behind the scenes activity, a focal point. So they kind of just go in a little bit depth, and there's a few things I wanted to cover here. So first, let's get started. So on Wednesday, there were no SEC Ripple case related updates for investors to consider. The lack of updates left XRP in the hands of the broader crypto market. Very cool. SEC Ripple case on ice. So while XRP responded to broader market moves, the SEC case is on ice until the new year. According to the court scheduling order, the SEC and Ripple must complete remedies related discovery by February 12, 2024. The first significant date is March 13, 2024, when the SEC must file its brief concerning remedies for XRP. The brief will be the first show of intent on how aggressively the SEC will pursue any appeals. Proposals for punitive penalties around $770 million figure could surprise the markets. As background, the SEC is eyeing a potential $770 million disgorgement. The $770 million represents total XRP sales to institutional investors. On Wednesday, Crypto Law US and amicus curiae attorney Johnny Deaton discussed the likelihood of a $770 million penalty. Deaton cited two case laws that suggest the penalty could be significantly lower. However, Judge Annalisa Torres will ultimately decide the penalty. Beyond case law, two things in Ripple's favor include no fraudulent activity and few, if any, victims of XRP sales to institutional investors. While the case is on ice as the discovery proceeds, case-related news will influence the appetite for XRP. So here's the daily chart. Here's the daily chart. Let's just take a quick look at it. I know we were looking at some earlier today, but I want to just take a look right at the price trend. So earlier today, he was talking about this is the resistance block that we're hitting, and he says, in the other tweet is saying it's gonna by around right here. It's gonna peak right around December and then start going up after that. But here is the XRP to US dollar on Binance. Take a look. I don't know if you guys need to know anything deeper about that, but yeah, very interesting. Very, very cool. Here's a 4-hourly chart if you guys need to take a look at that very quickly. Interesting. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Next, let's get into this final article from the Crypto Basics. So Ripple CLO says judge are criticizing SEC for its shady behavior. So here's Stuart Alderty, the Ripple chief legal officer. What a handsome man. So in a recent tweet, Alderty pointed out that the SEC is losing legal battles and being criticized by federal judge due to the commission's shady behavior. Furthermore, the Ripple CLO noted that the government's internal auditor is also rebuked the SEC, adding that the commission has continued to conceal information about its meeting with a felon. Lastly, Alderty aimed a direct jab at Gensler, describing him as an insolent Cole Jessup, one of the lead characters in the movie A Few Good Men. So, here you can see Stuart Alderty talking about that, creating that jab at Gensler. So let's get into it. So this is not the first time Alderty has publicly criticized the Securities and Exchange Commission and its chair. Recall that the SEC charged Ripple in December 2020 with violating federal securities law via the sale of XRP, an asset it labeled as an unregistered security. Contrary to the SEC's claim, the judge ruled that XRP in itself is not a security, while also declaring that most of Ripple's transactions do not violate the law. Judge Annalisa Torres, the judge overseeing the Ripple lawsuit, slammed the commission over its inconsistent theories in its relations to its arguments. Aside from the Ripple case, the SEC has also suffered major defeat against crypto asset manager Grayscale Investments over the company's spot Bitcoin ETF application. In the ruling, the judge slammed the SEC for being arbitrary and capricious via its regulation method. So very interesting. So one of the cases that Johnny Deaton brought up, we're gonna take a look into that one. So it's a Ripple. So it's the Govil ruling. So here, let's get into it. So the Second Circuit, where the commission lost its case against Aaron Govil. According to many legal experts, the Govil ruling could impact the remedies phase of the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. The ruling suggests that the penalties should only be awarded to victims who suffered economic losses. It bears mentioning that the Ripple case is in the remedies phase. As reported earlier, the court issued the remedies scheduling order, indicating that the parties will complete all remedies related discovery by February 12, 2024. It is expected that the SEC will demand a fine of $770 million from Ripple for violating the law via its institutional sales of XRP. Notably, $770 million is the amount Ripple raised by selling XRP to institutional clients. However, legal experts like Johnny Deaton and Jeremy Hogan speculate that Ripple will trim amount by excluding non-US sales and its legitimate business expensive. So guys, I think I recall correctly, a lot of the XRP sales, I believe it was only 5% of them were in the US, right? So that's absolutely insane because that's a huge difference. 5% of 770 million is a lot different than $770 million in itself. I'd love to know exactly what that number is. I can't remember. I think I highlighted it in yesterday's video, but still important to take a look. Now guys, that's all we have for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got some important information out of this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm your host, Amr. Until the next video, I hope you guys have a good one, and good luck trading.